Bye, honey. Bye, baby. Behave. What are you gonna do? Are you doing something today?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Huh?
Some bullshit again?
Yeah.
Nothing over the house?
Oh, there goes the wife to work. Good, because UPS is coming later with another brand new RC car. Even though she gives me a hard time about spending money on my hobby, I still love her. She's the best thing that happened to me. But you know, the funny thing is, she gives me a hard time, but look at all the stuff that she's got her hobby, right? Yeah, she's got her hobby. Look at all these tomatoes she's got growing. She got some peppers growing over here. I think these things here are like cucumbers or something. I'm not really sure. I don't know. She spends her time, money out here doing this stuff. With eggplants. The heat's taking its toll on stuff. Oh, we went to Miami early in the year and she brought back like mangoes, papayas, trees. We even got a baby corgi. We have a shepherd for defense and we have him because he's cute. And he loves to chase RC cars. And look, she's got lemon trees. But guys, what I'm really hoping is Earl Moorhead. I know he's a car guy, even though we forgive you for having Mustangs and a BMW. Oh, I want to show you the real, before we get into building the Vendetta, I want to show you the real speed cars that we got. A 91 Z28, that is a built tune port setup by First TPI. It looks factory, but it's not. We have, you see, headers, aluminum heads, big cam in this thing. Yeah, she is not stock. 400 foot-pounds of torque out of a cast iron original block 350. So 91, 92 had these, the power bulges in the hood. I get people always ask me if that's something I added, but no, that's factory. See, 91 also added these scoops. They also dropped the IROC name and went back to Z28. And 91, 92 had that wing, had the high wing in the back. I apologize, it's dark in here. I really do need to get some lights. I mean, this is a tall building. It's because we have the motorhome in here. So that is a 12-foot door. The corners of this garage are 14 feet. So yeah, we need some lighting in here, but this is my 2017 Camaro SS. This is a 50th anniversary edition. So I won't get into everything here, but there's a lot of specialty stuff like that lower spoiler. The orange stripes, there's a black stripe here in the middle. The wheels are unique. Even the brake calipers are painted 50. The whole interior is different on this car. But ooh, is that a Pro Charger? Now to my two, my rarest cars. These are actually Holdens built in Australia. So this one here is my 2015 Chevy SS. Great car, LS3, 415 horse. And then my 2005 GTO. I've owned all these cars since new, but this one's really special. I mean, it being a 2005. I said I've owned this since new, 13,000 miles on it. So there you have it. We not only have a need for speed in RC, but have it in real life as well. So I know we got some new people to the channel. Like I said, hopefully Earl will tune in. I know he's a car guy. think he can appreciate. I don't think check out the stance on this car. I got ground jacks on here. I did a 2-piston brake upgrade to the front. These wheels will not fit on a factory suspension, so you do have to modify. I get asked that all the time. These will not bolt to a factory. But also, as far as I know, this is original paint. This car came from like Michigan. It's got 90,000 miles on it. It's really low for the year. So I think the guy just used it as a summer car. A summer playtime thing. But, so, Camaro. SS GTO. And then for a daily, I got a Chevy Cruze. That keeps me out of trouble. So let's go build the Vendetta. So we got the Vendetta on the bench, ready to make it a 100+ mile an hour car. Like I said, this Earl, this build is inspired by Earl Moorhead Racing, his YouTube channel. Check him out. He's got great content. He does a lot of really in-depth stuff. So starting here at the body, I followed his advice. We got the center wing pinned down. At high speeds, he had a problem with these things flopping and breaking, and it is a pretty thin wing, but this is the speed wing. We have that bolted down. Now these are my little add-on. Got these from AJC Mods, so I'm kind of hoping that if the tire does balloon, that these will help protect the body. But I think it just looks a lot better than the big square openings in there. So now I know Earl put fuel tubing on the shocks to keep them from bottoming out. He had a problem with his tires hitting the body all the time. I got the rears, like he suggested, all the way down as tight as can be, and it feels pretty good. It's tight, but it feels okay. Now the front, I have them about halfway down, and it's really, really tight. And you could hear the car going down the road, like just like wah 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 as it's hitting bumps. It's coming up. So I don't know. Maybe it needs to be, but now it's like kind of sits high. So I don't know. I might soften these up, and then I think I really need to do that. Soften this up a little bit and then put the fuel tubing in there, so that way if it does try to bounce, it won't bottom out, but it'll have a little bit of softness in there. But you know, it's funny, air going over the top is what creates lift. So it's like you almost think you'd want a lot of air underneath the bottom, but I guess with the car that's almost impossible to do. I don't know. That's why we add spoilers to push it down and keep downforce. Oh, I know Earl removed this back air duct, this back spoiler here. I'm not going to work because I got the side skirts I'm going to put on here. So I think we're going to however this, okay, yeah. So we should be limiting how much air gets underneath, I hope. Hopefully that's the plan. I mean, there's still a gap here, but hopefully we'll slow it down a little bit. So, all right, everyone. It is it's 85 degrees in here. I need to kick on the AC. It's going to make it very loud. So I'm going to go ahead and just strip everything out of here that we're going to do. Get it down to a bare chassis, and then I'll check back in with you, and then we'll start building everything. But let me know, do you guys like the time lapses? Do you like seeing everything that goes on step by step, or would you rather just talk during the build? Which honestly, this one here is going to take a while because we got to open up the receiver box so that way I can get the ESC out of here. The motor and gearbox actually comes out quickly. Then I got to pull these tires off. Then we got to swap out the motor. Oh, no, we're not even touching the motor. That's actually, yeah, this isn't coming out at all. The drive shaft is. So the drive shaft, the ESC. It's really not a lot to this. But yeah, I just need to kick on the AC, man. Guys, it is, oh, it's roasting in here. See, so you guys know, 85 degrees. So I'm going to switch this over to a time lapse. Just let me know if you like them, because I don't want to keep doing stuff that people don't like. But for this instance, I'm going to go ahead and do it. do it, and I'll check back in with you, like I said, once I get everything stripped down. Man, that's actually it. It's done. It's ready to run. I got everything on here. Oh, okay, so... Oh, no. So... I'm not quite sure what these things are supposed to do. Oh, okay, so yeah. So these back pieces here, they kind of just will help the body from flopping around and give it a little rigidity there. There we have it, the side skirts. That is nice and tight. It does fit in there. Fits over this little lip that's in the body. Yeah, and that should keep the body. And then we got the front lip here. Look how nice and tight that is. So that should keep air from getting underneath there, because that's really just keeping the body nice and tight. Ah, look at that. So go underneath. I had to actually go back and watch Earl's video. I thought the ESC bolted in the factory location, but this thing is way larger than what came out. Look. So as... Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. I see flickering here. Let's, I hope that's not going to be a... I have two lights underneath here, an LED and a fluorescent. The fluorescent seems to... I still see some flickering in the screen of the GoPro. Well, hopefully it'll be okay. I usually use the fluorescent because I found the LED was a little too bright. But anyhow, I already had the speed gear in here, so I didn't have to pull that out. I did put a piece of some lock, the double lock or whatever right here for the GPS. I'm kind of hoping it'll sit there, because I lost my spot. I had it on top of the receiver. So, oh, I got to do something. This switch is really becoming a hassle, because I think the body's hitting these caps right here when I put it on. I don't want to put them down here closer to the drive shaft, but we got the center brace on here. Looks pretty good. Oh, there we go. And then we got the new drive shaft in there. That absolutely feels amazing. Now see what they did here is right here where you had all the problem with it wobbling. This is where it's reinforced and stiffer, and the spring is here. So between here and here is aluminum, and that's where the bearing sits. So that stretch where it's the thinnest has a support bearing, and then here it's tapered. It's smaller to fit on the shaft. It gets a little bit wider and then gets really wide right here. And then this piece slides in. There's a nice piece of metal in here, aluminum, that the shaft locks into, and it feels pretty good. So the switch, I guess it's not a big deal. He only ever hit it like once and done. I know Earl said he screwed it to one of the servo screws down there. I don't know, maybe that would work, but in these caps here, I think I need to relocate them, angle them this way or something. But yeah, other than that, I think we're ready. We're ready to go see what it can do. Oh, I gotta change out the tires. So I'll go change out the tires. Then we'll go see what this this beast can do on. Well, we'll do I guess we could do a 3S run, then we'll do a 4, and then we'll do 6. Check it out. We got the hooms on here. So everything's done. We are ready to run on. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. But on the next video, we will do a run with a 3S battery just to see if this ESC gives anything more to the card with just the ESC change alone. Then we will do a 4S run, and then we will do a 6S run. So there you have it. Everything is done. We have the ESC in here. I did the antenna mod like Earl mentioned. I forgot to mention that earlier. I only have the tin piece, like the bare metal piece. Or it's not bare metal, but the unshielded piece. Because from what I understand, this is the only thing, this is what's tuned to receive the signal. So I believe you really only need like that much sticking out. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to work with for now. I did decide to follow Earl's advice. I put the switch right here. It was just kind of funny being everywhere else I put it just didn't work. So that's what I changed after the fact. I will mention too, if you buy the splitter kit from AJC Mods, the front splitter uses a taper-headed screw. I didn't realize that. See, the kit also, the front splitter also comes with these back pieces. The back ones come with like a regular screw, and then the side skirts have a regular screw. Now the side skirts come as one option, the front and rear come as an option, or you can buy like everything as a kit, so you have like 3 ways to buy that. So, oh, I'm excited. Oh yeah, we got the GPS right there. It's on there pretty good. So I'm excited to go ahead and run. Nervous, but excited. This drive shaft absolutely looks phenomenal. I put a battery in here, wound it up, and I mean, I didn't see it flinch at all. And I did take it out for a little bit, get these tires scuffed up before we run it. I did program my remote to the ESC, but there was a problem, and I'll discuss that on the next video. So everyone, thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate the support. Just a veteran, retired, trying to live life to the fullest through RC car and YouTube. So try to grow the channel and bring you some great RC car content. So hope you enjoy and like the content, that you'll subscribe, share the word. Don't forget, 10,000 subscribers, we'll have a nice giveaway. Plus, I'm going to be doing some giveaways of some other stuff that I've had come in that I reviewed. So I'll be doing that shortly. Probably in the next video, I'm going to announce some of the stuff that we're going to give away. And that'll also be the speedrun video. So hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.